Good morning, my dear kids. How are you all? I hope you all are safe and fine. Welcome in Social Studies class. Today we are going to read chapter number 14, The Land in Our Country. India is one of the largest countries in the world. It lies in the southern part of Asia. India has oceans and seas on three sides: the Arabian Sea on the west, the Bay of Bengal on the east, and the Indian Ocean on the south. On the northern side, it has high mountains. Did you know India is the second most populated country in the world, and ranking of India in the world as per its size is 7th. Okay? India has different kinds of landforms. It has hills, mountains, plateaus, plains and deserts. A desert is a dry land that gets very little rain and few or no plants. Okay, the land is not everywhere the same. At some places there are hills and mountains. At other places there are plateaus and plains. Some places are forest while others are desert. Okay, so India has a long coast. A coast is the land near a sea or an ocean. India has islands in the seas on either side. You will find all these in the map on the previous page. See, India and its landforms. We also call this a physical features of India. Depending on the type of land, India can be divided into 6 broad parts. Or we can say, based on the physical features, India can be divided into 6 parts: the northern mountains, the northern plains, the southern plateau, the coastal plains, the Thar desert, and 6th is the islands. Now I am going to explain this. First is the northern mountains. The northern part of India has very high mountain ranges. The tallest of these is the Himalaya. Himalaya means home of snow. Him plus Ale. It has many of the world's tallest mountains. The tops of these mountains are always covered with snow. Many mighty rivers like the Ganga, the Yamuna and the Brahmaputra begin in the Himalaya and flow down into the plains below. Alright, a very high hill with steep slopes and a tip is called a mountain. To the north of India lie the northern mountains or the Himalayas. The Himalayas are the highest mountain ranges in India. They remain covered with snow throughout the year. When the snow on these mountain ranges melts, it comes down in the form of rivers such as the Ganga, Yamuna and the Brahmaputra. These mountain ranges have thick forest of oak, pine, along with a variety of animals like deer, goats, panda and tigers. Now next is the northern plains. The northern plains of India lie just south of the Himalaya. Many rivers flow through these plains. The plains are covered with soil brought by the rivers. This soil is very good for growing crops. Crops means plants grown for food. The northern plains grow plenty of wheat, rice and sugarcane. A large number of people live in these plains. Here there are many large cities such as Delhi, Varanasi, Kanpur, Allahabad, Lucknow, Patna and Kolkata. Okay, plains are large area of flat land. To the south of the Himalayas lie the northern plains. Many important rivers such as the Ganga, Yamuna flow through these plains. These rivers make the soil in the region very fertile for, for growing crops such as wheat, rice and sugarcane. Many people live in the northern plains. Now next is the southern plateau. South of the northern plains lie a big plateau. It is called the Deccan Plateau. This triangular plateau has hills and mountains on all three sides, but these are not as high as the northern mountains. Rivers like the Krishna and the Kaveri flow through the plateau. Pune, Nagpur, Hyderabad and Bengaluru are some big cities of the Deccan. Okay, a plateau is a flat land that is higher than the surrounding land. The area that lies to the south of the northern plains is called the southern plateau or The peninsular plateau. Okay. The rivers such as the Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri, Narmada flow through this region. The southern plateau is bordered by hill ranges called the Eastern Ghats in the east and the Western Ghats in the west. Okay. Now, next is the coastal plains. Narrow plains run along the western and eastern coast of India. These are called coastal plains. The eastern coastal plain is bordered than the western coastal plains. These plains grow plenty of rice and coconut. Mumbai, Chennai, and Tiruvananthapuram are big cities in the coastal plains. Okay, an area of flat land that lies near the sea or ocean is called a coastal plain. The coastal plain lie on both sides of the southern plateau. The stretch of flat land between the eastern ghats and the Bay of Bengal form the eastern coastal plains, and the stretch of the flat land between the western ghats and the Arabian Sea forms the western coastal plain. Okay, the coastal plain remain neither too hot nor too cold. These plains are fertile for growing crops such as rice and pulses. Pulses means in Hindi we call pulses dal. Okay. Now look, these are the coastal states of India. Okay. Now next is the Thar Desert. The Thar Desert is a hot, dry desert in the northwestern part of India. It is also known as the Great Indian Desert. It covers a large part of the states of Rajasthan. It has large stretches of sand with only a few short trees and some thorny, bushy plants that need very little water to grow. A desert is a large area of land with very little water and very few plants. In the northwestern part of India lies the Great Indian Desert or the Thar Desert. The region remains hot and dry. It also receives very little rainfall. In the desert, the days are very hot and the nights are cold. Due to the harsh weather condition, few people live in this region in comparison with the northern plains. Now, last is the islands. India has some islands too. Most of these are a part of two groups of islands. The group in the Bay of Bengal is called Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and the one in the Arabian Sea is called Lakshadweep. Alright? An island is a piece of land surrounded by water on all the sides. India has two groups of islands. The group of islands located on the western side of India in the Arabian Sea are the Lakshadweep Islands, and the other group of islands located on the eastern side of India in the Bay of Bengal are the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. This is all about your physical feature of India. Take a look. Depending on what the land is, it means the type of land, India can be divided into 6 parts. Okay. The Himalaya and other high mountain ranges lie in the northernmost part of India. South of the northern mountains are the northern plains. South of the northern plain is the Deccan Plateau. The coastal plains on both sides of the Deccan Plateau run along India's eastern and western coast. The Thar Desert lie in the northwestern part of India, and India has two island groups, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Island. Now your chapter is over. Please read the chapter and fill the bookwork. Thank you.